Rambling dudes assemble!
Be out here, sir.
Welcome to Rambling Dudes. This is Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
Yes, you are. Okay, so we've been on a hiatus for a while, like almost a month now.
I know it's weird, but we've been so busy with our Eagle Scout stuff.
Yeah, that we just kind of put this on the wayside.
But we
Aside
are
for-
planning on putting out more content, and we have some stuff in the works.
Yeah, we do have some stuff, so we're not gone. We're just away for right now.
Yep. And so, man, today we're gonna be, I guess, talk about the weather.
I guess we could talk about the weather if you want to.
Okay, let's not do the music. Okay, so today in Florida the weather is 33 degrees.
It's easier if you do the music.
So I was at school, and I was barbecuing, right? Because that's what kids do at school. It was during floriculture class where we're supposed to be learning about plants.
Yeah.
But my teacher had to get 80 burgers done for like the school for like the, they had like a
some
dinner.
fundraiser or something.
Yeah. And so I was outside cooking, right? And I'm like sitting there cooking, and this girl is terrible. And so I'm sitting there cooking, and she's like, "Oh, just close it, and just keep watch on it." And so smoke just starts bellowing out of it, and I'm like,
I have like a
grease,
barbecue grill?
like a grease fire. And I'm
Okay.
sitting there, and I'm like, "It's a grease fire." And so I'm like, "Hey, Meterhoff."
You can't
And-
do anything about that.
Right.
If it's that big of a fire, grease fire.
It wasn't that bad, but then I'm like, "Can you come over here?" And she's like, "Just give me a minute." And I'm like, "Can you come like right now?" And she's like, "Okay." So she walks over. She's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm making smoke signals." And she's like, "Oh crap!" And so she throws it open, and it's like, "Whoom!" And I'm like, "Those burgers look done."
They got that nice smoky flavor to them.
I think I still have a thin chair on my arm. Yeah, I do. But I was trying to flip the burgers while it
was so bellowing out
and, made,
smoke.
and my teacher's freaking out, and I'm like, "Don't worry, I got experience. I've cooked in a grease fire before at S Bar F. I was making steak. Remember that? I have like the bandana on, and I had my hat. And
Oh
my
yeah, I remember that.
sunglasses
God, that was a
and
long
two
time
spatulas.
ago.
I know, good times.
That was a good
But
time.
no, and she's like, "You have experience," and I'm like, "Yep." And so I moved her out of the way. I started flipping the burgers and putting them on top and like pulling them out. And she got water, and I'm like, "Don't put water on a grease fire." Are you stupid?
You don't put water there. It makes it worse.
I know. And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "You put water in a grease fire, it gets worse."
Yeah, it does. You know why it gets worse though?
No, I don't.
Usually, like when water with grease, it's like an oil. Oil doesn't really mix with water very well. So when you pour water on it, it gets underneath the grease and makes the grease up, and then the heat ignites.
Yeah, and it gets
Make a big fire, make a bigger fire.
Well, going off of this, so like
uh,
last night, me and Matthew were watching a movie or something with some more of our adult friends, and a group of friends, and so they were talking about how like we learned so much through the Boy Scouts that like once you do something you don't do it again, and so they are talking about this, and I'm over here eating a cupcake, and I was trying to find a place to set down this bowl, and so I put my hand on like the stove. And I'm like, "Ow, it's hot!" And everybody just started laughing because they're like,
we were just talking about
how you learn from your mistakes. And I'm like, I've done that before when I was a baby. Everybody started laughing because I couldn't remember that, but I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
And then I set the cupcake down on there, and I realized after 10 minutes, I'm like, "Crap!" And remember cupcake?
We go to weather.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. We're going to weather.
The weather is going to be talked about now. Would all please rise and listen? Thank you very much. Goodbye.
You're on, Oliver.
Hey everybody, it's Oliver News here. And today,
all right, go ahead.
today in Florida, it is a moderate 33 degrees with a slight chance of showers. Right now, it's sunny with clouds in the sky. Should be a great day to go surfing. Or go shoot up some people. Or blow some stuff up.
Don't shoot up people.
Or stab people.
Don't do that either.
Matthew, it's all part fun and games. You can't kill kids. I was just trying to on Fallout.
Yeah, you can't kill kids on Fallout, evidently.
I was like scared because he's my son, and so I pull out my 44 and I shoot him, and he doesn't even bleed, and so I pull out my M16 and I'm like, and he didn't even bleed, and so I got my RPG last resort, and he still didn't die, and I'm like, well, at least they could add some blood.
I guess
But
they
no,
could. No.
I can't play my fantasies of being a child killer in Fallout. What is this Bethesda?
Oh,
I'm
you
kidding.
could be a cannibal though.
Yeah, you can be a cannibal though.
So when we tell the weather over here in Missouri,
How's the weather in Missouri, Matthew?
well, it's actually like 60 degrees out today. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's like 6 degrees. There's a little wind outside. It's mostly sunny. It's a really, really nice day. Too bad we're stuck inside doing this.
Yeah, I know. I'm outside on the beach. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't lie to me, y'all.
I'm on the beach. I'm the guy on the beach just wearing the big glasses, like sitting at a picnic table with my computer, like hacking the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we can move on to our first article after that kind of intro, I guess.
Sure, let's go.
Girl 12. So
Okay.
she's 12 years old, charged with threatening emojis.
Oh my God, I heard about this on the news.
Yeah, she
This is big enough to go on real news.
this is big enough to be real news.
Yeah.
You
But
heard
no,
it here
isn't-
first. We report the small news no one hears of.
I think it's dumb.
What it is that a 12-year-old was charged in North Virginia with threatening school using emojis with a gun, like, I'm going to stab some people, shoot up the school, and bomb the place.
But she didn't say it. She
No,
used emojis.
She used emojis.
And so the whole conversation here is like, is that threatening or is that just a picture? Like,
Well, she did get arrested.
I know, but the whole conversation you're having in court right now and all over the world is emojis a language or are they just pictures? You
Yeah.
understand what I mean? Are emojis their own language? Because like people use emojis like in a singular sentence. They don't have words sometimes. And like so, for example, they had a picture of this one girl who said her boyfriend broke up with her, and it was all emojis, and she could read it.
Yeah.
And the lady like how do you know that? And she's like, I just know it. That's that. This is this and that. And
Certain
yeah.
combination of emojis make a sentence.
Yeah. So does this mean is this really a threat? Is this something we should be worrying about?
I think
Threatening emojis?
I think emojis are like kind of this new thing that we don't really know how to.
Yeah.
use.
I mean, I can get a pillow.
No, it doesn't know like how lawmakers are to.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like one of those things like, well, we don't have laws ready for emojis.
Yeah, because it's just like, well, it's just like back
Just
in
like the
day.
internet crimes when the
Yeah.
internet was around, when the internet was just starting, when people started getting it, people
I mean,
were
like-
hacking. It's like there wasn't really these online hacking
So
like laws or anything.
So if
like
I sent
that.
an emoji like with a gun and like a knife and a bomb and I meant shooting, like we're gonna go and shoot some stuff and have some fun, throw some knives.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing? Like, am I gonna get
It's
arrested
gonna
for
shoot
that?
some explosives and throw some
Yeah.
knives.
Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
I don't know, but she posted it, I think, toward us.
Okay, toward a school. Okay.
Like she posted it.
Yeah. Makes
I-
sense.
I guess that's why I started freaking out. But she got arrested.
Be here.
I don't know if she got arrested. She got charged.
That's what you get for using the internet, kids.
But she was
But watch our content, please.
my mother and all the other friends said she was like a good kid and all.
Watch our content. We'll send you ugly emojis.
I mean, some days people just snap.
I know. Well, yeah, I know. I haven't.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't go crazy, but I do get angry.
You reach your breaking point.
Just give me an hour or two.
Alice, where are you going? Upstairs to take a bath. Dirty. Is this copyrighted?
It might be.
Peace out, mofos.
I'm trying to open up the next article here.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, this one was hilarious. You don't really need to leave the website to know about this for me to talk
I'm
about
already
this.
logging into it.
But
Oh my God, that lady's ugly.
yeah, but okay, no, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever heard of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Yes, actually, you told me about it one time.
I don't think I ever have because I never heard of it.
Oh, I thought I heard about this.
I've never heard about this until I looked it up last night.
I joined it a couple years back.
they are their first official wedding.
Aw. That's creepy, actually. Okay, so guys, to describe this lady for you, she's wearing a pirate hat. She has a sword that she's mixing like some stuff with. She has like I guess like, it's supposed to be like a parrot, but it's spaghetti on her shoulder, and it has eyes. And she looks like a pirate. Yeah. I don't understand
I didn't really read into this,
either.
but
New Zealand now could.
I thought it was kind of funny. So these people are more like druids. You know what druids are?
They're magical people that have powers.
Yeah, they mostly align themselves to druids. Yeah. That's like the closest.
So is spaghetti like a superpower? Like like they're like I'll
No,
use my.
druids are more like the people that like were one with nature.
Yeah, I
and,
know,
like,
I know.
they're
But like,
pretty much hippies
but like,
of the olden times.
I imagine these guys like like how they use like the force, like
Force.
spaghetti, and they like fire
Spaghetti.
spaghetti out of their hand and like choke somebody to death.
All right, this next one, I was laughing.
Oh no, hold on. Or it's like Darth Vader when he like holds him up and chokes him, like spaghetti wraps around his neck and hangs him.
Oh, I guess.
We can make a Star Wars movie about the spaghetti. It's gonna be a whole church-based movie about the flying spaghetti monsters. They're gonna have a whole airship made out of spaghetti, and they're fighting the red sauce or the flying red sauce monsters.
My God.
And he's like get to the spaghetti. And he's like
Like a
And he's
full-out
like-
war.
he's like don't let the sauce mix with the water.
This will be in the holy book.
Yeah, this will be in the Bible.
The Bible. It's the Bible.
This is my Bible of monsters.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Next one. Here we go. Australia boy gets stuck in the vending machine. First one he's ever seen.
Okay.
Oh, just imagine.
Oh my God, his face.
This kid. Okay, so this kid's in Australia. He's in like
Pray
this
for him.
like remote area of Australia. Where,
Oh yeah,
like,
and
no
he's
one,
never seen it.
he's never seen
Okay.
a vending machine before.
Yeah, and so the first time he's seen
I just thought that was funny enough.
that, he's never seen a vending machine.
He's never seen a vending machine.
Hey, well, the Outback is a big place, man.
Oh, he was 4 years old, never seen a vending
I
machine.
mean, imagine all those people in Africa that have lived their whole lives without seeing a car or a vending machine.
I mean, they've seen cars. They have cars down there. I mean, like.
I don't believe you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah, the dictator does. Yeah, the dictator has a car.
Or they have the village.
Do you think their kids die? No, I'm kidding.
What,
When
they-
you shoot them, no,
Yes, they die.
they do.
Every kid dies if you shoot them in the head.
But they're invincible according to video games. No.
Oh. If video games were true, I'd be flying off a tower and land in a pile of hay and be fine.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, or I could just shoot up a place and hide
and
somewhere
just
and
hide in
then
a bush and be fine.
hide in a bush and the cops would go away from me.
And then they wouldn't know who you are. Yeah,
Not like they would manhunt me for the rest of my life.
it'd be a crazy world, wouldn't it?
And be away from almost anything. You also get to respawn a lot. Dying would have a whole new meaning.
You could just have fun. You can just have fun with it.
What feels like falling off top of a building?
Like there's gonna be like 1,000 ways to die, and it's gonna be actually real. And he's like, I'm gonna go die this way now.
1,000 ways to die, and they have a real estate agent that actually helps you do it.
Yeah. Oh no! What if you had to pay to respawn? Like you had to have money to respawn, and so if you like ran out of money, you couldn't respawn. And you go.
Yes.
If there was a fee to respawn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go down to this one before we get to. I feel it might end pretty bad. So this kid, he sees the vending machine for his first time. What's the first thing you do if you see the vending machine for the first time?
You go for the food.
Yeah, he did. He went for the food. So he sticks his arm up the machine, up the back, up like the retrieval spot, and stuck in the anti.
Yeah.
He's stuck there for 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
He's never gonna touch one of those things again.
And there's the fire departments here too, just trying to get this kid out of this thing. It's hilarious. And it was saying this family was using little mobile phones to keep the kid occupied. Oh,
Stupid.
arms and
Places they shouldn't be.
Okay, now this
Places they shouldn't be.
this is weird. Okay.
What is the next one? Oh wait, hold on.
Whenever I click on the video. All right, what's sexsomnia? What is it all about?
What?
Sexsomnia.
It's when a zombie has sex. Okay.
When people, it's a disease that people have suffer having sex while asleep.
Well, you can have
They
sex
don't
while
remember
asleep.
any of it.
Well, like, so is that technically rape?
There actually are a few rape trials that have worked because of this, but the person never knew they actually did it.
Well, yeah, I know. Makes sense.
So it's like a really dangerous disease. Too. You don't know who you're doing. Don't remember anything of it.
I feel like that happens a lot. Like, somebody's having sex and somebody falls asleep, and you're like, "Well, just keep going." Whatever.
Just fall asleep.
I'm not finished yet.
Not finished.
I haven't came yet. I'll just keep going.
Power through it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just don't wake him up, Oliver.
Uh,
Oh god, it's like sleepwalking but with sex. That's what it is.
okay.
That's literally what it
If
is.
it was sleepwalking with sex, that means the person would still be like active and moving and stuff. And
They
having-
are moving. They're
having a
doing
good
it
time.
still.
I know. Oh, you mean like the person that's doing it is asleep, not the
Yeah.
person that's being received.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking the other way around.
No, the person that's doing it, like, is doing
Dude,
the action,
That'd be awesome.
is asleep, but he also has no memory of it.
That's weird.
I don't think he feels anything either because he's asleep.
Well, it's like sleepwalking, right? Yeah. It's kind of cool.
You don't even remember what you're
That's
doing.
kind of cool.
Unless you wake up during halfway through.
I'm an evil
Like,
person.
How'd I get here? The next one. Next one here. Okay, so have you ever used the toilet, Oliver, and wondered how much poop did I just poop out? How much did that poop weigh I just pooped?
I don't know. I mean, there are apps for this.
Oh, like okay, so it's a toilet seat. You put it on your toilet, sit on it, and
Oh, and it
then
measures the weight.
it measures your weight.
So it measures how much poop you lost.
And then when you poop, it measures it again and just measures. Oh, you had a 6-pound.
You know, there are apps that can actually track like the colors and type to your poop.
Yeah.
To, like tell you how healthy you are.
Do you ever talk about the Bristol stool scale here? Bristol stool scale.
Go ahead and talk. I don't know what it is.
It's a scale in England.
Yeah.
It has a scale, I think 1 through 7 of different types of poop. Like what's your classification of what kind of poop you had,
So like
for medical reasons.
So like, is there like a dainty poop and like a heavy poop and like a
I'll
hardcore
try to
poop?
find it. Oliver, talk for a second. I'm gonna find this.
Okay, everybody. So I have to go poo now. No, so okay, my new idea coming up probably is gonna be Oliver Rambles, and I'm gonna be doing a little rap section of my podcast, and then I'll just be talking about stories, experiences that I've had over the years in Boy Scouts and in FFA. So we might be starting that soon, or I might.
You might. So what's going on is I'm gonna be gone all summer. So we're
Yes.
gonna bulk record a bunch of podcasts. So it might be a little out of date with some of the stuff we talk about, but
But it'll still be
it'll
hilarious.
still be us.
Yeah, but and my plan is to keep pushing the channel forward when he's away. And
Don't worry, I
release
ain't coming
new stuff.
back.
He's never coming back. He's moving to Florida. No, I'm kidding.
All right, this is the Bristol stool scale. Look
Joining
it up
the
at home if
Navy.
you want to look at this. It's kind of disgusting.
Oh, so it has like who has little pellet poop? So I have sausage size.
So there's 1 through 7. Okay. All right. Type 1: separate hard lumps like nuts, usually hard to pass. It's type 1.
I couldn't imagine having that.
Those suck.
It's
I've
like
had those before.
really?
Yeah, they suck.
I've never had that.
They suck.
It's like
All
shit
right.
bullets.
No, because you're straining hard to get
Oh,
even
okay.
a little one out.
Yeah.
All right. Type 2: sausage shaped but lumpy.
That's wait, but lumpy.
All right. Then type 3: like a sausage, but with cracks on the on surface, which I think is the most healthier one. I think 4.
I
No,
think
sorry.
that's mine.
Type 4 is like a sausage or a snake, smooth and soft. Type 4, it gets progressively waterier as you go down. Type 5, soft blobs with clear-cut edges, passes easily. Type 6, fully fluffy pieces with ragged edges and mushy stool.
You want to hear? Okay, so
And then type 7 is watery, no solid pieces, entirely liquid.
in my
Pretty
version,
much diarrhea.
and if I made this chart for Americans, it would be type 1, rat pellets. Type 2, summer sausage. Type 3, hot dog. Type 4, I don't know, like a pretzel. Like it comes out smooth and kind of like a snake. And then type 5 would be it wouldn't be explosive, but it'd be like shoddy. And then type 6 would be not an explosion. It'd be more like a little grenade.
Messy.
It'd be messy. And then type 7 would just be like boom. Like
Like
sometimes when you're
literal,
sitting there
it's
taking a
like
poop,
exiting your body as
it's
soon
like,
as possible.
Yeah,
Like-
it just like explodes and it goes everywhere.
And you're
I
like,
hate
oh
that.
my god, this just happened.
Yeah, I know. Like
You're just on the toilet, like, I don't even know how to get up from this now.
Like I just imagine somebody like in class someday and they're sitting there like doing their work and it's just like and it starts leaking everywhere.
Probably someone made a candy chart
Oh my god.
for this. I don't recognize any of these things, but so Maltesers, you know what Maltesers are?
Yes.
So they're type 1, separate hard lumps like nuts, hard to pass.
Okay.
And then there's picnic, type 2.
It's
and then
it's probably a UK thing, weirdos.
yeah. Then there's
Don't
another
like
one, I don't know what it is.
Kit
There's a
Kats.
Mars bar for type 4. Then Revels for type 5, and then there's the caramel bar for type 6, and then I forget. Kind of funny. Cool. So what's the next article, Oliver?
McDonald's is now making a VR headset.
Okay, so you know what? You know those headsets we got?
Okay,
at,
guys. So I got this.
Okay, you got
I
them.
was just watching The Know, and they talked all about this.
Okay.
So right now Microsoft is in the works on their VR headset. It's actually out now for the public.
Google actually has one out.
Google does also, but
It's not exactly a VR headset, but I'll explain.
yeah. Well, Google's is a new is different. It's supposed to be like a reality. It's like you're supposed. Wait, no, that. Okay,
No, it's
so
an actual headset. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
talking about
sorry.
an actual headset. This
Goo-
is a cardboard cutout you can make.
oh, I know that one. I'm talking about the real stuff.
Yeah, but this is what
Yeah.
that article's about.
Microsoft made like something that like you can actually like scan your room and like stuff can interact with your room. Like how.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
like, videos for that. Like you around your room and then you see your apps up.
And
on
then-
the TV
and-
screen
yeah.
on the wall.
And then two other companies have already made VR headsets for gaming. It seems like Microsoft's going down the more like practical thing where you can check the weather on your wall or something.
Yeah,
and,
done
like,
something that interacts with Windows.
And
probably.
and the other two companies are going more gaming. Like being in a different reality.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting because they're out now. You can buy them. The Microsoft one isn't out yet because it's still in works.
But it'll
But-
probably be for the next one.
Yeah, the Microsoft one is actually $3,000 to buy the prototype.
Is it?
It's a package, yeah. And then the other two that are out now, the VR headsets that just came out, they're still like in the works, but they're not prototypes anymore. They're like full-fledged products. And so but they were so expensive, like $700. But you got to think, guys. I know you're all saying we're not going to buy that shit; it's too expensive. But think about when the first phones came out, or like
Yeah, it's
this-
not. It's not.
this is a point in
accessible.
time where we are revolutionizing the world that we live in.
Well, it's just gonna be. It's gonna take time for things
Well, yeah.
to become affordable. That's the thing.
And the people behind all these things are saying we're gonna keep making them because we have to advance eventually or we're gonna die out.
Yeah.
And so even if they don't make money, they're gonna keep
If
making.
we don't advance, other people will.
Yeah, exactly. It's the whole beer truck scenario. Oh my god.
So what this one is, because if you can't afford these $3,000
Yeah.
headsets and you want to experience
Something like it. Yeah.
like virtual reality, they have this like I know Google comes up with this thing called Google Cardboard, but
Awesome.
they're doing the same thing with now. I think they're doing it with Happy Meal.
Well,
You can
hold
fold
on,
this
let me
up
read it.
and put your phone in it, and if you download a certain app, you put it up to your face, and you look like you're in a virtual reality.
Yes.
It's just like those. Yeah, there's a video he's playing now. Oliver, just get off the site. Come on.
Sorry, guys. But no, basically,
Yeah,
it's like
a really cool thing. We've tried it out too, and
yeah,
it's cool.
We actually have them. They're pretty cool.
Have
You
a
can see
version.
different areas, but I was just watching the video, and the McDonald's one, it's actually like it comes part of the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
You buy the Happy Meal, and it has like, I guess like you open it, and like on the very bottom is like the VR headset, and when you like fold it up and stuff.
So it's
you
like
can-
one of those fold
you
box.
put the Happy Meal
So
on
it's
you,
actually
yeah,
the actual box. Is
yeah,
the-
yeah.
So like you're done eating your meal, then you put the grease
VR
up to your head.
Yeah, you put the grease up to your head.
It's all grease filled.
Strap it
and
on. No, but I wonder what the application for that is. Just like a gimmick to get people excited about it.
It might be it might be a way that they're gonna try to boost sales and stuff.
Like I was thinking
because
McDonald's.
virtual reality is kind of this new thing, and people are like, "Well, I
Yeah,
kind of
are
want to
they
try it."
skeptical? Yeah, because
There
they're
really
all
hasn't
like,
been a way that most people can just go get their hands on, like, instead of, oh, just go to McDonald's. And
I remember what I was gonna talk about.
I'm just ranting a little bit.
Okay, so at school the other day, I was learning all my shits, but no, this new guy is there, and he's like trying out for a job, and so they had him teach our math class, and this guy was like picking on me. Okay, so this guy was picking on me, and he's sitting there and he's like, oh yeah. He's talking to the class, and he singles me out. He's like, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, Oliver. He's like, I want to pick on you now, and I'm like. So, he's sitting there talking and stuff, and he's like, and my buddy John, he's like, well, why is he so happy? He hasn't been here long enough. He hasn't lost his soul yet. And so, he heard me, and he's like, what did you say? And I'm like, oh, no, it's not important. He's like, why don't you tell it to the class? And I'm like, you really want that? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, he's too happy because he hasn't lost his soul yet because he hasn't been here long enough. And all the kids started laughing, and there was like the head principal was in there because they're like watching him and stuff. Yeah. And he just a person that I know asked me, she's like,
so late for that.
I know. She's like, you think I really? How long have you been here? And she goes, I don't know. Like I'm like a year and a half. She goes, yeah. And I go, yeah. And she's like, am I really that depressing? And I'm like, sorry, but no. And the other teacher. She's always like really upbeat and like, well, what's your profanity? And then she's like, well, why is she so upbeat then? And I'm like, she stole somebody else's soul, and she eats the souls.
So
just imagine the school like a prison, okay? Okay. Because they're actually painting lines on the walls to color code them, and so
follow this life. You want to get
yeah,
to this
exactly. And,
really?
And so there's like sections. Yeah, like the math section is purple.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. It's so depressing.
That is so much fun.
I'm like, just wait till they have like razor wire around the school so you can't run away, like armed guards.
Think about when you saying about armed. There's a deputies on search for Batman and string of armed robberies. This guy dressed up as Batman.
And robbing people?
Is robbing like stores. It's like,
why would someone do I'm gonna dress up as Superman and go rob a store.
But it was like string robberies. They can't figure out where it was.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, this next one I think you're gonna like to rant a little bit.
Are they gonna arrest Bane? No, I'm kidding. The real Bruce Wayne.
So there's a baby fight club.
A baby fight club? We don't talk about Fight Club.
This lady started up a baby fight club. She nurses children and all stuff.
That's really awesome. I'm sorry.
She encouraged fighting between all these kids.
I feel like that's the next step in like Fight Club evolution.
Yeah.
Is like they're gonna be like, we got two cocks fighting tonight. You know how our friends always like, I got my cock back home because they're chicken.
Yeah.
And so I imagine like the ladies, oh wow, not bad. And so, oh my god. Well, most people we see on these things.
You just checking out the lady that's in a mugshot.
Well, most of the people that are in mugshots like really ugly. Like all those people like we used to see. This lady's okay.
Alright.
Mary's like,
So this teacher put 2-year-olds together
officer.
And told them to fight.
I'm gonna become a police officer. I can pick my women. I can be scrolling through the mugshot. She's decent.
Alright,
and
Oliver.
and my other partner's like, dear God.
Want to go ahead and close this one off with that?
Support baby fights. No, I'm kidding.
Don't do that.
Support Fight Club. Donate to Kickstart right now. And
anything you like to say to the audience before you go, Oliver?
Piss off. No, I'm kidding.
Peace. So
this is Oliver.
This is Oliver. This is Matthew. Go check up our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
And there'll be new stuff coming out.
Yeah, new stuff. Check out or subscribe to us on YouTube. You'll find us some way.
Gracias, pendejos. Oh, that was a bad word.
I've been Matthew.
And I've been Oliver.
You have a great day.
You too. Oh. Hey everybody, this is Rambling Dude signing off. I want you all to have a good night tonight. Drive safe. Don't hit a deer or kill a person. Eat chicken because we love chicken and you love chicken. As we leave tonight, I want you to stare at a tree in the distance and just take all your anger out on that tree so you don't take it out on us. Peace. Stay sexy, stay active.